Hey guys, welcome along to another video. My name is Tom, Victory Trading. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Let's have a look at this chart here. We're looking at a GBPCAD 15 minute. I usually trade off the 15 minute. I use the higher time frames for obviously checking key levels and checking trends and stuff like that, but I usually trade off the 15 minute. And I'm sure you can see, if you've seen some of my other videos, you probably know what I'm eyeing up here. Okay, so you can see we crossed, well, price crossed the 171 level. If you follow the cross here, this is where price crossed the 171 level. Okay, so it came up here. This would have been probably yesterday or maybe in the Asian session, and it rejected that level, came back down, and now it's going up for another try of that round figure 171. Okay, I'm a bit late to the charts this morning. I would usually be on before. I should have been on earlier and set a limit order to be taken into the trade, but it's not a big deal because it's actually currently at the level where I would have set the limit order to be filled anyway. I would have been looking for a fill at exactly where the price is now. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put in a market order, 30 pip stop and a 50 pip take profit. Okay, again, if you're looking for any more information as to what I'm doing here, this is based on a strategy that I've been using for a long time. It's based on psychology, pricing psychology, fear, hype, indecision, and taking advantage of all of the above. If you want more information about it, check my other videos on my channel. I have a couple of trades explaining the theory behind it and how the strategy works. But I'm going to stop talking now because I can see the price is dipping already. I want to get involved here before it dips too low. So stop the video for a moment, guys. I'll come back to you in a second when I have the order put in, okay? Okay, now you can see I've placed my order in. I was going to just jump on with a market order, but I decided to just to put the limit in at the same price that I would have put it in earlier at anyway. So I'll put the limit order in at 171.30, so about 5 pips off at the moment. So hopefully it takes a little jump up when I get it. Again, as I said, you could easily jump on that with a market order. Like, it's the same strategy, it's the same outcome we're looking for, but I'm a little bit OCD, to be honest, with my entries, and I'm a bit surgical with it, you know. I like to get in at a very specific price and get out at a specific price, and that's just me. That's just my trading style. But again, the psychology that's going on here, you could easily jump in on a market order, no worries. So as I said earlier, you can check my other videos to find out what's going on, but you can see here, this one we tested the round figure. Now we're testing it again, and I'm banking on a rejection of that. Short term or long term, I don't really care. I'm going to get out around here, hopefully. So I have a 50 pip take profit and a 30 pip stop loss on this one. Okay, so there you go, guys. The trade is set up, the order's in, and I'll check back with you in a while, and hopefully we're all good. Okay. So just a quick update on this trade, guys. You can see we got a fill at 171.30 as expected, as required, and it's going well so far. You can see where the price is now. It's basically turned exactly where we wanted to. As I said earlier, I would have entered earlier had I been on the charts earlier, so there would have been a little bit of pain there, I guess, for a couple of candles. But I actually entered somewhere around here as it was on the way back down. So that's where we're at now. On the way back down, heading down nicely. So I'll keep you guys updated. I'll keep an eye on it here, and hopefully we hit our target of 50 pips over the next few candles or the next few hours. Okay. So you can see where we're at now, guys. We've gone back down below the 171 round figure. This is the very rejection that we're looking for. I mean, I told you what was going to happen. I told you why it was going to happen, and now it's happening on the charts right in front of us. Okay, so we have a 50 pip take profit, and we're already 35 pips there. So we're nearly there after, what, three candles? So we're less than an hour in, and we're nearly at the target already, so that's brilliant. So I will check back with you shortly. Hopefully we will have something to celebrate in a few minutes, okay? Well, check that out, guys. You can see what has happened since our last update. The trade lines have disappeared from the charts, and you know why that is, because we hit our take profit, and the trade's closed. The trade's finished. Another 50 pips in the bag. That's exactly what we expected to happen, and it happened perfectly. You can see from our last update, which was around this area here, I believe, there was a bit of a curl back up, which was that might cause a bit of worry if you're looking at the charts all the time and you're watching the figures and watching the pips and watching the amounts, particularly if you're looking at the amounts. It can cause a bit of panic, but you just have to have faith in the strategy and have faith in the psychology behind it and the reasoning behind it. Okay, so again, we got in up here, came down in our favor, almost to our target, curled back up. No panic, no worries. Just hold off and let things happen themselves. You can see back down, and it has plummeted since then. It went back through the round figure, and there it goes. As I said, this is all hype. Up here is hype. Same over here, a bit of hype, okay? People see the price going from the level of the 170s to the 171s, and there's a bit of hype, and there wasn't really a follow through on it, and that's what happened. And it happens time and time again. Happens on different pairs at different levels, so you need to be aware of the levels where you can enter and exit. This particular one here, I guess you can see there's a big huge dump here on one of the candles there. So I'm not a trader that says, I shoulda, woulda, coulda. I'm not like that at all in my trading. But that there's the key word, but. You could have easily had some people might have a trailing stop you could have when it hits 50 pips, okay, I'll close out half and put a trailing stop on it or something like that. If you wanted to, again, it's up to yourself. I trade with a straightforward profit target. So I'm not looking at this as I left money on the table. I don't think that way. I've learned the hard way that that's not really how it works. If you want to be successful, in my opinion, you should have set targets and places to get out. I'm not really into getting into a trade and then just seeing what happens with it, letting it roll and see how it goes. No, I like to be in and out at specific levels. That's what happened here. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It's just another example of the strategy that I'm using, the psychology behind it, the round figure rejection, market patterns that come up again and again and again. If you want more information about it, the background, just check my other videos. I have some kind of longer videos where I'll actually go into a bit more detail explaining it. And that's it. So this was GBPCAD. The other videos I have are on the JPY and the USD. So the entry levels are different. Different again on other pairs as well, Euro pairs and stuff as well. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thanks for watching again. Any comments, questions, concerns, let me know. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye bye.